of the One World Youth Arts Project is that we try to make a change, I guess, for the kids. Like Mr. Lashbrook, he tries to do things for us that a lot of teachers won't give us. He gives us a lot of freedom in allowing us to do whatever we want, you know, expressing our ways and views in a different artistic manner that it won't affect others in a negative way. Like Jody, she's an amazing performer. The way she talks, like each time she performs, she gives you goosebumps because you can feel where she's coming from. You can understand, even though you haven't been hurt in that way, whatever it is, you just understand it because the words just speak louder than the actual expression, I guess. And so, like, I guess Mr. Lashbrook tries to train you in ways that, you know, you can let your feelings out through your fingers when you play.
Well, to me, the philosophy of One World is just to appreciate and accept people for who they are, their differences, because through art, you have a lot of differences, and in this world, it's division, and the reason why we have division is because people can't accept other people's differences. Difference of religion, difference of color, skin, or it's just different, you know? And in One World, in this classroom, what we're trying to do, as small as it may be, we're trying to, like, love one another. And whether we're black, white, Chinese, or Indian, it's not about the look, it's about the people.
We are one, and no matter what you want to say, or no matter what segregation might come up, probably just I use big word to make me sound smart, but no matter what barriers come up, the music always gonna give you the direction that we're one world, and that's just how it's gonna be, and that's my philosophy.
It represents a paradigm shift in teaching. Sorry for the jargon, but in two ways. First of all, this program was evolved by the students. When I started Central Tech, in some ways it was closer to the music of the lives of these particular students who weren't immersed in our program. The music was relevant.
That I never had a need to smile. Thought I had life so bad, thinking about the things I didn't have. Then God showed me your face. There I felt His love and grace, and in your smile I found a blessing. Now I have to let you know you're a special part of me. And ever since you touched my soul, you helped me. You're a butterfly in the sky. You're an eagle that can soar. You're the very meaning of my heart and soul. Even when you smile at me, so my heart begins to sing. I just thought you ought to know you're an angel without wings. I never knew.
Myself, who are you? Late at night you seem to be in my dreams, but
good.
I think we need more saxophone.
We do that.
No.
The second verse.
Yeah. You want any vocals there?
Yeah. I'll do it for Sarah.
Oh, okay, that's a good idea.
See? That part wasn't supposed to be there.
Okay, sorry, I'll stop this one. Thanks, Andre.
That was good.
Working as stars, suffering in pain, hatred amongst ourselves, the pain deep inside, scar deep within, for all the loved ones suffering in this world.
Right now, Laura is showing Carissa how to play Lean On Me.
Take it slow.
This is Chris helping Vanessa work on her Cubase assignment, so some student collaboration.
And I showed other students how to work the equipment because most of them just started. And since I had more experience, I showed them how to make beats. I helped them out build more like music-wise, how do you call it, songs, and yeah.
So you think the students learn from each other as well in this classroom then?
Yeah, because our class is very like multicultural, so we get along with everybody. But mostly I've been working with my good friend Sarah. When I needed her, she helped me, and this John, he helped me make some beats, and yeah, basically like beatboxing, rapping, and stuff.
Cool, so you're like a whole production team
Basically.
in one classroom. That's cool.
Live in harmony, no more dealing with the tragedy. Why can't we all live in harmony? One world.
And I guess what we were doing in real life was not related to what we were teaching. So I couldn't bring them into what I was doing, so I had to go to them.
This is Hina.
I'm gonna have to get one thing garbage.
She is born in Afghanistan, raised in India, and she's actually trying to teach me about what rhubarb. All right.
When life is pushing you down, when you feel like letting go, when all is failing and things go wrong, hold on and keep moving on, 'cause hope is the key to start.
Okay, so we were talking about the structural layout of music rooms, music classrooms. We're now on the stage because there's an extra studio where the students can go. So it's far away from the music classroom, but they basically go across the stage. Around here they basically ask for the key and they can jam in this area.
What have you learned working at Vanier? I think I've learned that it's important to stand back sometimes and realize that the students are very capable of leading themselves. It's too easy as a teacher to stand in front of the class and say, okay, this is what you're learning, explain it for hours on end, and then expect the students to get it. It seems that they pick things up from each other and from doing rather than just listening and stuff. Technology is a huge part of this program, so I've learned a lot fast about Cubase, about which amp cables go where, and Movie Maker for this kind of. I also think it's important to choose your battles wisely. I said to Anne-Marie at the beginning of this practice, sometimes I have an inner nag that I'm dying to pick people up on things sometimes, but important to just stand back and let things drop.
Hey, it's me, Jody C. What have you learned in your time of being at Vanier in the music class?
One of the most important things I've learned in this practicum is to let the students teach as well. So as a teacher, we're so used to keeping the control, but also letting the students teach you things about yourselves, about yourself. The other thing as well is obviously how to use computers, how to use the technology, and discovering that it is possible to start a program using technology, and also implementing the One World values into a band and choir program, which I've been thinking a lot about lately. And finally, teaching in an individualized way, being there for every single student. How to do it, it's completely different because when you teach music, you're usually in a rehearsal model, but in this setting, you're always with a student one by one, and it's doable. So that's in a nutshell what I do.
So we wanted to show you exactly what Laura and I have been really going throughout this practicum, and we've really experienced what theory to practice looks like, and that was the aim of this portfolio, this video portfolio, was to record how the students are actually, and this program is the application of all the theories we've discussed and showing all the paradigms in the video. So we hope you really enjoyed the voyage we've experienced together.
We want to say a big thank you to all the staff of Georges Vanier School, especially Mr. Lashbrook. He's been fantastic to work with, and we've learned loads from him. And of course all the great students that have made our month here really spectacular, and for all of their video footage. So thanks for all the kind words. Bye-bye.